Salam dostlar, hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. This is our very entertaining part, I guess a new format again. It's interviewing my dear friend Steven, who came from Nigeria here to Kazakhstan and has been living here in Kazakhstan for 3 years. So Steven, salam.
Salam sana.
Қалайсың?
Жақсы, қалайсыз?
Жақсы. Сабақ қалай?
Жақсы.
Сабақ means how is your study? Ауа райы қалай?
Ауа райы қалай? Жақсы.
Жақсы. Бүгін өте жақсы. Күн шуақты, керемет, жылы. Суық емес. Not so cold. Yeah. I guess this is something that like spring, something that you like.
I like it in Kazakh.
Жақсы көрем.
Жақсы көрем.
Yeah, жақсы көрем. Actually, жақсы көрем is really nice phrase. Have you seen Avatar?
Which one? The blue one?
The blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue one. They say when they want to say that like I love you, what do they say? Like I see you.
I see you, yeah.
Yeah, so and they show this gesture. Actually, in Kazakh language, жақсы көремін, it means I see you well. Yeah. So basically, when we are like showing our expression of love, we say жақсы көремін, or like the more romantic one, мен сені сүйем. Сүйем, this is I love you, but жақсы көрем, it's like I see you well. Yeah.
Жақсы көремін, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get started. I want to ask some really curious questions from Steven, and let's see his reaction. Yeah. Can you tell me what was your first, maybe perception about Kazakhstan? So yeah.
Okay. So hello viewers, my name is Steven, like she said. First perception of Kazakhstan on my first visit, or before my first visit, was it was a cold place. I had the idea it was going to be very cold. I thought of this, Viking vibe, this Asian vibe I got, and it's very different, the climate over in Nigeria compared to here, so I knew it was going to be as cold. But I had these stereotypes I read online, like for the, is it yurt?
Yeah.
Yurt, horses. I thought it was going to be, but no, I didn't think it was going to be that way. I had the stereotype.
Borat or what?
Probably. I thought it was going to be that way, but when I got here, it was more advanced. It was cold. It was amazing. And then in the summer and maybe the spring, I got to see the beauty of the place. So yeah, firstly, my perception of it being cold, and afterwards it was just beautiful from there.
What is your first cultural shock here in Kazakhstan? So yeah, not only first, you can let us know about every cultural shock moments you've experienced so far.
Okay. So, don't be offended, viewers, please. Why do you guys drink hot coffee in the summer? It's hot. Why do you drink hot tea in the summer? I know it's culture, like everything goes with tea. Bish barmak goes with tea, barsa goes with tea, plov goes with tea, but it's hot, guys, so don't take it, it's hot. Second culture shock is take off your shoes before you enter any house. We enter the house. Anyway, you have to use a slipper for the sitting room, a slipper for, which is very clean, because now I'm adapted to it a bit, like, okay, I don't have to use the shoes I used outside into the room, and I don't have to use the same shoes into the bedroom, so yeah, kind of very distinct for you guys, because over in Nigeria we just walk in with the shoes, take them off, and we're good with stockings. But you have to put on the slipper, you have to put on different shoes, which is quite dushnila. But it's
Dushnila is Russian word which means annoying. It's like a very attentive to details. Yeah.
Peeking on the details.
Yes. So yeah, this is a very slang word here. If the person is like very attentive to details and like keeps mentioning everything, like I don't do this one, so this is dushnila person. Yeah, the slang one.
Yeah. So that's aside. Also, I also noticed like there are differences in personality traits. So people would usually have a straight face, but you cannot tell if they're angry or sad until you get to meet them. And over back in Africa, we always have teeth. We're very happy and like, so we cannot tell the emotion. And sometimes when you make jokes and it's a straight face, Okay, you're thinking, I hope I've not said something wrong. And then the people are like, oh, I like the joke, but it's like funny joke. But there is no tea. So we get like kind of scared if we should keep up with the jokes or not. But yeah, I get it's a culture shock and getting used to it, getting used to people. So yeah.
Here's one thing. Kazakhstan has different regions. Southern part is supposed to be the warmest part climatically, and therefore people are described also by this description in terms of character. So we're warm enough rather than the northern people. Like northern people are colder. And if we talk about southern people, we are in south, like very close to south. We're supposed to be warm, even though people are like with straight face. I'm surprised. Maybe people who study in your university are serious. This is why.
Probably that's why, but we're used to it right now. We already know, okay, sir, I know you got my joke, but we need to see the teeth. But it's fine.
Like you got used to it.
I got used to it.
Okay. How about the food? Like what was the very unexpected flavor? Maybe like the taste? And what was it? And did you like it or not? Yeah. So.
Lepyoshka is different.
Okay, let me clarify. Lepyoshka, this is Russian word.
Oh,
Steven, you're learning Russian in Kazakhstan?
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, like honestly saying the situation of languages in Kazakhstan is quite mixed. So people can mix Kazakh and Russian together and they speak. So Steven is actually learning many languages, and I won't be surprised if he adds maybe some German and Spanish words. Yeah, so Lepyoshka in Russian, it's Kazakhstan's shilpek, Kazakh shilpek word. Shilpek, it's the same as, for example, for Indian people, this is naan. Naan, it's like bread, but fried bread in oil. So it's a really nice one. It can be soft and it can be crunchy and crispy. Depends on the region and how we cook it. So yeah.
Okay, shilpek is not sweet because in Nigeria we have sweetened bread. Yeah, every bread is with sugar in it. Like it has some amount of sugar in it. And I'd say the higher the amount of sugar content the bread has, the better it is. And it's softer. Yeah, it's softer. It's in slices. You have a whole loaf and you have it in slices. And it's with sweet. So when I got here and tasted the bread, I'm like, wait, is this bread without sugar? And like, yeah, we don't use sugar in bread. Who uses sugar in bread? I'm like, why do I use sugar in bread? I'm like, no, we don't do that. And we just go back and forth with, the flavor and everything. But now it's been 3 years and now I don't even care if there's sugar in bread or not. But yeah, truly, there's a difference. Also, I noticed everyone takes bread with everything, like rice and bread, plaf and bread, soup and bread. What else? Bishparmak and bread.
Bishparmak is made of dough, actually. Yeah, it's like pasta, basically, like huge pieces. Imagine, it's already some gluten. Yeah, and you add some more gluten over it. This is our culture. This is us. Yeah.
So when I saw that, rice and bread, they're both carbohydrates. I'm sorry, I'm just going to be everywhere today. And I'm like, why you have two carbohydrate meals together? Because it's starch and you're going to have a high amount of starch. And they're like, if you don't want to eat it, just don't condemn our food. If you don't want to eat it, you can let it go. But now bread and rice has to be one of the best combos in terms of like where I'm located and like culturally how it's enriched, because you don't only take in bread and rice, you have like other things like additives, maybe meat to it, maybe salad to it, maybe oil to it. And like, plaf is amazing. It might not be Kazakh originally. I heard it's Uzbek, but the Kazakh plaf that I taste every Nowruz comes with a different flavor to it because it's rich with eggs, with meat, with carrot. Like it's similar to Nigerian cuisine called fried rice. So the fried rice is kind of green, and then it has peas, it has beans, it has all the salad to it, and then the meat to it, and eggs. So they're very similar, but the plaf is oily and it's very rich. So like it's the closest thing I had to a cultural meal, but it's the best one I've tasted so far. So I don't mind taking it with bread or anything. So that one.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because maybe you're not used to eating maybe your traditional cuisine like dish, with bread, because your bread is sweet.
Dietitians, we have a lot of dietitians back at home, so we always want to mix protein and carbohydrate and like every diet, every class of food instead of just having
balanced.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we have to, for example, if we have more of tubers like yam, cassava, potatoes, we have a lot of tubers, so these are enriched in carbohydrates. We will not add it to another carbohydrate meal like rice or pasta or macaroni because it's starch. Instead, we'll use things like beans, legumes, or meat because it's protein, and then potatoes. Like if you have potatoes and meat and oil in it, then you're balanced. and then you could take a juice like maybe orange juice or anything naturally flavored. You could take it as a drink, so you will be full. You don't not only get satisfaction, you have balanced diet. But here, I think it's more about the richness of the meal. So no one cares about the class of the food. Like it's not really paid attention to. But it doesn't mean that you're not eating healthy food, because at the end of the day, it's all for energy.
Steven, since we're talking about also the infrastructure of Kazakhstan, I mean Almaty. Almaty is a walking city. Have you noticed?
Agreed.
So wherever you want to go, you can walk, and the walk will be kind of pleasant because the roads, I mean the path, everything is nicely built. I guess for just like walkers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like as poorly adapted as in some Middle Eastern countries, like some Dubai or Doha. But here in Kazakhstan, you really can walk, and also we can use the advantage of the weather in spring or autumn. So it's really nice. So now, tell me about your commuting experience. I mean, using maybe a nice experience with a taxi driver. We have very talkative politician taxi drivers, and we have also metro, the subway. Did you have any adventurous encounter with the transport here in Kazakhstan, Almaty? Let's go.
I've had quite a few. I've had with taxi and mostly with the bus, the subway, the bus stations. And transportation, I frequently use the bus. I take buses if I am on time, because the traffic here is unpredictable. And if you set off 1 hour earlier and you get stuck in traffic, you could get there even an hour late. So you have to be on time. You have to know like what time the bus arrives before you set off to leave the house. But I don't really have funny encounters in buses because everyone is just serious and formal. But I meet with people who are curious about, first, I'm colored, right? So I'm tan. And then
What about the looks, for example, of locals?
I enjoy it more when it comes from kids, because then I can relate to the curiosity more. I feel like people are very curious here because it's a predominantly white,
The local race.
Okay, local. Sorry, not Caucasian white, but Kazakh white. Okay.
It's like a Mongoloid race.
Okay, Mongoloid race. Yeah, that's perfect. And when they see Negro or a Negroid race, it's very surprising and very intriguing for them. Some people who have never seen a colored person would go, or some people who have read about something or seen a video of a black person go, hello, hi, because they just feel you should speak some English, because Eddie Murphy, Tupac Shakur, like many Black Americans who set the tone for like Black visibility were English speakers. If I'm correctly saying the right thing, because like I'm speaking under dispensation and not like revolutionary kind of facts. I'm speaking social media facts. So if they see a Black person, they automatically go, oh, he speaks English. You speak English? You speak English? And then I want to relate to that curiosity, exactly, to just have a conversation with them. But on buses, I meet with kids and they go, why is your hand black and hair white? And I'm always, just how to answer as a kid also to that. And I'm like, we have some cells that produce this, and the cells are less here, so it's white, and I'm black, and they cannot relate to that because maybe it's a broad term. But then I just tell them, oh, that's how I am, or maybe the sun burnt me too much, or maybe God cooked me too much, or maybe when God made the sausages, I was overturned too many times, just to make it funnier for the kids. So I can relate to the curiosity. In the taxi, I met with a driver, and then I speak some Russian. So when he asked, how long have you been in Kazakhstan? I said 2 years at the time, and he said, do you speak Kazakh? I said, I know some words, and he just started speaking Kazakh, and I'm lost. I don't want to be rude. I didn't want to be rude. And I was like, oh, could you speak in Russian? And he's like, you don't know any Kazakh? I'm like, I'm sorry, you can teach me, I'm learning. And he starts to give me my words. How to say, commit? No, to eat something. Kishke, right? Kishke, no? Kishke, to eat.
Кушать, it's in
No,
Russian.
in Kazakh.
In Kazakh, je.
To drink?
Sh.
Really? Then maybe he told me the wrong thing, because he gave me some words. Barayman? What's barayman? To like, let's do something together.
Which one?
Barayman.
Barayq.
Barayk?
Baraman, it's like I will go.
I will go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Barayq, it means let's go.
So he taught me those few words, and then I already knew some like Kalaisen, Kalaisis, Jaksa, Bar, Jok, Shulama, Tik Davai, Karabala, Karabat, Karabat.
Fun. Kara means black, Bala means it's like
Person?
Bala means boy.
Okay.
So yeah, like black boy in Kazakh. We're not racist actually.
Okay, so let's clarify this. Okay, it's for me, it's not racism. Totally agree with you. It's not racism, but if you get the context, like I said, it's for me curiosity, and we don't have to be overly sensitive about the topic on race, because if a white person goes to I would say a black country, he's also going to face the same kind of reaction. I don't know if you watched this video on Instagram. The Ugandan children took mud and they painted their faces when they saw the white guy, and they go, I am a Muzungu like you, and they go, I'm a white person like you, and the guy's going, if I do this to you guys, I will get cancelled.
Guys,
I am a Mzungu like you.
guys, this is 2024. You can't be doing what? If I was doing this, I would get cancelled.
Can we say the kids are racist? No, I feel like it's just curiosity at times when you see people who are different in color to you. That's just like the kids over here. I relate to it. I try not to be overly sensitive to it. I try not to react in a way that causes tension, because in America, it's a different topic. But over here, I want to believe that it is curiosity mixed with a lot of like surprise. So when someone says Karabala, and I go, what is Karabala? And they explain to me, I see it's from a place of love. They named me Karabatar.
Karabatar. Oh, this is so nice. Batar, it's a warrior, so it means like our black warrior, something like that. But what about your other experience? Since you started learning the local languages, it means you are struggling.
Okay. Before I traveled down, I checked for the languages spoken here, and it was Kazakh and Russian. So I right away downloaded Duolingo, and I searched for Kazakh, and I couldn't find any course in Kazakh, and then I just opted for Russian. And 1 year, 6 months was all it took for me to get acquainted with the language. I learned the grammar for 1 year, and I spoke for 6 months, and I had conversations every single time with locals. So when I go to attractions like Koktobe, Shumbulak, the museum, Sharon Canyon, Isikul, and then I meet locals, then I have conversations with them, and then I get the chance to practice my Russian skill. So it's very interesting to converse with people, both in Russian and in English. So for locals speaking English, I think it's pretty interesting, because English is a very easy language to learn, and they relate to the grammar rules, and like they always say, I don't want to make mistakes, and I'm like, it doesn't matter for me. The goal of the language is to be able to comprehend what has been said and how to answer rightly. So I feel like over time, if more teenagers and youths get engaged in English, it's going to be an English-speaking country pretty soon. So if they keep up with this intensity, it's going to improve after like 5 years or 6 years. I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah.
What are the common cultural patterns that you've observed?
Okay. So I will speak like a Kazakh first, and then answer as a Nigerian. So as a Kazakh, it's very welcoming, right? When they see a native, a foreigner for the first time, I beg your pardon, and they just want to be interested in your life, and then they are pretty welcoming and very nice hospitable, I would say, to foreigners, and they just want to show how good the people are and how good the culture is, and they offer you food, they welcome you into the house, they want to take you around, they want to show you around places, they want to help you, they're interested in your life, and that's very welcoming. And in Nigeria, I think it's the same. If they see foreigners, or people who are alone in the country, we want to show the good side. We want to show, look, this is what we stand for, and this is what the culture stands for. We are to build positive values, and we're just hospitable people. I think we share in common hospitality and humanity, which is pretty good as a Kazakh. As a Nigerian, it's not very different, because when I was at a Kazakh house one time, one of my friends invited me over, and they offered me food. They offered me different delicacies, and I'm not the type who eats a lot, And then I just ate a few meals, and I go, I'm okay. And they go, no, you need to eat this and that. We did all of this because of you, and I just want to be courteous and just look at. I'm okay. But then they're like, okay, we'll package the food for you. You can share with your friends, and I see no significant difference in how we relate to people as natives and as foreigners. So there is no cultural disparity.
As the last part, what is your favorite Kazakh word?
Favorite Kazakh word? Sorry, I got to think about this.
Yeah.
Karabala. Yeah, Karabala. Karabatar, sorry, for the friend part of it. But for the most part of it, I think Ketik, Davайте is
Ketik.
Ketik.
Ketik, it means vamos.
In Spanish.
It's hey,
let's go.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you often hear this word.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, the cuisines also. The hummus.
Hummus.
Don't try it.
It's hummus. This is sour horse's milk. I guess it's only for people who are maybe foodies, so they could try it. But it's not for all the preferences, of course.
If you don't like it, don't try. Oh, actually, it's not, I wouldn't say alcoholic. It's just yeah, it's intoxicating. If you take it too much, you
You
get
get
drowsy,
tipsy.
and then that's why.
It's
The,
'cause
I
it's
thought
alcohol.
I thought it was milk.
It is sour milk.
That's what they said.
Yeah, I actually like shubat. This is sour milk of camel's sour milk. It's a part of gastro experience here in Kazakhstan, so maybe you should try it. It's actually not so sour, and yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.